Okay, so let's see how this goes. I'm walking around Dublin Airport and I'm thinking about the POES model and how that is a leadership model that I've developed to help individuals and organisations in their leadership. So I spoke to Barry yesterday and I've sent him the POES model, and we've got 20,000 Rand, and we need to think about how we're going to spend it best for I guess for what we want to achieve is the old school of Cape Town High. God, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm going to be 60 this year. I'm very pleased I made it this far. Anyway, I had a very honest message from Barry last night, and we chatted very briefly this morning, and what we need to think about is how we're going to best make use of this money. Now, from my perspective, because it comes from it's been put into Section 18A trust, I have a trust deed that I'm accountable for. So there's a board of trustees that I have to say, well, this money was spent in the purpose of the trust. And what we do in the trust is we train people, empower individuals to improve treatment outcomes with mental health. So I've got to evidence that the money that has been spent on, I'm going to say, educating, is most probably the best place to put it, around mental health and mental well-being. So what we did with Cricket South Africa and the Hubs program, let me just take you back here. The schools program, as we went round and trained cricket coaches that worked in community cricket hubs so that they could address some of the social ills that are happening within their communities. So I thought, well, maybe we could spend the money fixing the cricket nets and on the field or something like that. Maybe we could bring sport into it. We could, I don't know, just use it for upkeep at the school, fix toilets or something like that. And then if I was to kind of do a online class for people that were interested around mental health, addiction recovery, community well-being, that sort of stuff, that would satisfy the trustees, and then we could say, well, this was the money and this is what it was spent on, and this is how we've taken taxpayers' money and invested it in the betterment of all South Africans. So that's something we could do. But I'm sure me and Barry are open to options. I think the important thing is we have Barry as a point person if he wants to do that. When I got onto the video call with him, he said, give me a P, give me an O, give me an E, give me an S. And I think the importance of this is whenever we're doing this sort of work is we need to have fun. So we need to be able to come together and just think about, how is this giving me some kind of meaning and purpose in my life, and how is this kind of making a difference for those that are coming after me. So I certainly want to leave the world a better place for my kids and my grandchildren, as I'm sure everyone does. And and hopefully by doing this we can have some fun and just actually kind of feel good about ourselves for doing some good work. So let's see how this goes. Alright, thanks for watching.